Today we'll be reviewing the iPhone 14 Pro Deep Purple with a lot of things to discover, but most importantly of course the new notch, the dynamic island. So it was time to prolong my subscription. I am coming from an iPhone 12 Pro, which is still fine to use, but the 4K cinematic mode is what made me buy the iPhone 14 Pro, because I want to use it to shoot my movies. With the phone I bought a brown leather Apple case and this magnetic wallet, and that's because nowadays we pay everything by phone. My car key is also on my phone, so actually when my phone dies I have a big problem and I don't want to carry an extra wallet, so I thought this would be a nice solution. The wallet is in the color Midnight and the case is in the color Omber, in case you were wondering. The nice thing that comes with this card holder is when you detach it from your phone, you'll get a notification from Find My where you left it.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's fact. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
New on this phone. First, the always on display is a new feature on the iPhone, which basically turns down the screen refresh rate, which saves some battery, and that way you can leave the screen on and the screen will be on so you can see your time, notifications and stuff like that. Another new feature is the 4K cinematic mode, which on previous model was not in 4K. And that's a nice new feature. The new 120Hz display coming from the iPad Pros, which is really smooth, really nice. And a new color that I personally really like was the deep purple. The always on display, an option that a lot of phones already have implemented very well. An iPhone is pretty late to the party, and also that was shown when it just released. People thought it was too much, you could see your whole background, you could see everything, and people didn't like it, so they changed it and also gave the option to disable the background when you have the always on display. The downside of the always on display is of course the battery life, because they're claiming in this phone there's a bigger battery, there's a better battery, but using the always on display actually uses that extra battery life. So for me personally, I don't like the always on, I never used it, so I keep it off and I get some extra battery. The dynamic island. This of course is the biggest change that Apple made to their iPhones. It's the first new design change after the iPhone X. Of course you have the flat sides on the newer models, but basically this is they remain the same, and the new pill shape notch is really new to the design. And Apple wasn't supposed to be Apple if they did something nice with it, and they use it as a sort of extra information display. Because of the new screens are really black, you can't tell the difference between the notch and the screen, and that makes it look like there's a big bar of information on your screen. Apple is using it pretty nice already with the timers and stuff like that, but I can't wait to see what developers will do with this. The cinematic mode in 4K. This is actually the feature I bought the phone for, because it looks really nice with the autofocus in 4K on a phone. That's just insane to me. And if that wasn't enough, it's also available on the front camera. This is the front-facing camera on the iPhone 14 Pro in cinematic mode on 4K. This is the camera on the back, 4K in cinematic mode. Also new on this phone is the action mode, which iPhone or Apple is claiming that you won't need a gimbal anymore to make stable images. So I made some test movies and pictures with the new camera modes, so just for yourself. So what do I think of this phone? Personally, I like it a lot, and of course that's no surprise. Coming from an iPhone 12 Pro, the 14 Pro is a real big upgrade. You get the new camera, you get the always on display, you get the nice 120 Hz display, you get the dynamic island. So yeah, it's no surprise that I really like this phone. If you like this video, then please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below, what phone do you have? Is it time to replace already? And what are you thinking about? See you next time.